There was wind, floods, rock slides, and a lot of destruction. And now state leaders have made a documentary on the damage caused by spring storms in Santa Cruz County. They hope the video will put some pressure on the federal government to declare the storms a major disaster. Mark Sayers in Capitola, where some of the damage still not repaired yet. Mark?
Indeed, Alan, the Capitola Police Department still operating out of these temporary trailers after its main department was flooded out, and this city and others here in Santa Cruz County still trying to figure out how to pay for all the damage.
I'll just put it aside for you.
Harleen Rana is back in business at his Capitola store called In the Raw after being flooded out for more than 2 months.
Phenomenal, my friend. It feels phenomenal.
And Rana says merchants are relying on each other and not the government as tourists flow back into town and fill local beaches and stores.
Because people are like a little skeptical of government help and of federal help now, because of all the things you've seen and all the hurricanes that happen.
Santa Cruz County alone sustained about $19 million in damage during a series of March storms, including this rock slide in Scotts Valley. But the Federal Emergency Management Agency denied California's request for aid. So now the state is striking back and has produced this video as part of the appeals process.
It's one thing to describe the impacts on paper in a letter. It's an entirely different thing to show it on video, hear from the people directly impacted, and actually see real-world footage of the disaster happening before your eyes.
The 10-minute video features some of the local leaders whose communities were hit the hardest, such as Capitola City Manager Jamie Goldstein.
It's the most significant natural disaster the City of Capitola has experienced since its incorporation. 1950s.
Goldstein says his city has already burned through its reserve funds paying for flood repairs, so he'll do whatever he can to try to convince the federal government to help.
It was a really innovative approach, I thought. I haven't heard of state agencies and federal agencies communicating via video montage before, but I thought it was a good approach. I thought it was a good way to get out information to the people in Washington, D.C. to see what it was that we were going through this year.
And the state filed its formal appeal with FEMA just over a week ago. Along with that video, FEMA now has 30 days from that date to issue a formal response.